Hello folks and welcome back to IXION. Last time we found our ongoing mission. We basically upgraded our engine to the IXION engine, the name of the game. And we have to basically chase after the Protagoras and see if we can find the Remus, which is the exoplanet for human continuation. However, we know that basically every time we travel, our hull depletion is going to get worse, our hull damage is going to get worse. So we want to travel as little as possible, which means right now, we are focusing very much on basically getting everything we can out of the solar system before we make our jump. We're not jumping right now. I think that would be suicide. Anyway, food tutorials. Advanced production. Through research, we'll be able to produce food in a number of different ways. Different food production buildings have different trade-offs. Crop farms produce food on large scale but need a lot of water to run. Mushroom walls transform waste into food. And algae farms take a lot of resources to research and build, but produce great quantities of food. Okay. Water. 1 ice equals 10 water at first. Water capacity is shown in the sector view at the bottom left corner of the screen. Water can be used to produce food in the station. The fusion station produces ice and stores it as water, which can then be used by food production buildings. The water treatment center provides water using a light amount of power and some waste. It also requires a fusion station to store the water produced. Okay, so we can turn waste into water if we need to. And then farming fields. Crop farms need fields to function. They can be placed from the building panel by building the build field function, covering up to a total of 144 tiles. Fields are automatically harvested. A field will not be harvested if the farm storage is full. Field has to be at least 4x4 and adjacent to the farm with nothing overlapping it. Adjacent to the farm with nothing overlapping. Oh my god. We definitely need to expand into the next zone, simply for the purposes of... We haven't got space here for massive farmland. We don't. It is definitely time to think about moving to the next area, I think. Overriding locks, requiring a lot of stuff over here. That will definitely affect our integrity. I think it'll increase our... Okay, so let's have a think about this real fast, because this is important. If we open over here, if that scales the way I think it will, like we're going to get another -8 from this open sector, that means we'll go to -36, which means we're going to be currently on a -7 hull depletion per cycle, which means we'll hit our cycles very quickly. Which means we need space and time. I hope power is not power cannot be by sector. We need to open that up. We need to build an EVA immediately in the next zone. I am happy to turn the next zone into food production and dedicate that to food production. Are you still ticking away here, or do I have to turn you on? You're active, right? Oh, I don't think I've actually unpaused since then. Fair enough. I don't think we've actually unpaused since I actually built this. Fair enough. So I need to build an EVA there as well. So if I build an EVA is 90. So we need 80 to open this and 90 to build it. We haven't got any more that in space, so we'll have to start building our own. That can decrease that and start bringing a bunch of iron back. We need a bunch of iron here. We have the iron. We have enough iron and alloy between them to do this stuff. That is not a problem I'm concerned about. So if we turn this next area here, sector 2 will be our food production sector. Okay? Okay. In the meantime, are you ticking away? I can't tell if you're ticking away. You are, okay, you're bringing them in here. Good. We are slowly bringing in... That's gonna expire. I can't stop that. If I had known better, I would have not have said yes to that until...
A science ship team has completed a task.
Good. Mars. The evacuation of uncovered and a preserved sub-basement full of stored resources. Everything has been conditioned and prepared for extraction. Maybe we should have gotten the science out of that one, frankly, but... Calypso to Venus. Achievement unlocked Wakey Wakey. We've awakened our first colonist. Temporary. How much we have? 191. How much do we need for an additional insect farm? 8 people. We have exactly. Now we have 7. We need one more person. One more person needs to wake up. Oh, you weren't a worker, aren't you? You are a worker. Are you not part of the work? There you go. So we have 199. Okay, so now we can build an additional insect farm. And this is going to be in theory, this is temporary. In theory, this is temporary. Theory is a wonderful thing. And then, because now we require 21 a week. We're eating 4.2 or 5 cycles. Now we're positive again. But actually, if I get the science, if I go back to here, can I tech up to? If I go to the stockpile small, increased storage bays gives me an additional 10%. Unfortunately, stockpile medium is too far ahead, but. Less stuff you need to be worried about here. EKP engine, faster movement, workshops automatically repair buildings. This is the menu. Okay. Okay. There's a lot to think about here. Probe data has revealed mining and industrial infrastructure below the surface of Venus. According to reports from the exploration team, the subterranean site consists of a mining infrastructure and a large assembly line. Many embalmed bodies were found in the area. The line seems to have been originally used to fabricate solar sails. Tiqqun engineers suggest this run repairs and could be restarted. Okay. Restart the assembly line. All around there. Bring us this stuff over here. Solar sails could be very useful. Meal cycle, I think we're keeping our food okay. Fleet-wise, where are you, buddy? Where's Dildribner? Dildribner? There you are. Okay, you were loading up stuff. Okay, so I think at the moment we're keeping up. We're keeping up. Iron stuff over there. A lot of iron being transferred out. Okay, we are currently homeless. Okay, we are not currently homeless. There are currently homeless people around. So hang on. So, how much science do I need? I need to get crew quarters to the next tier up. I need 30 science. I require 30 science now. So, hope we can get some 30 science soon. I'll go back to science actually. If I go to the tech lab. We're currently making 1 science every 30 cycles. This turns into 3 units every 5 cycles, which means this will pay for itself in 50 cycles time. We're currently cycle to 208, so like 50 cycles is not that far away. It is tempting to do that, because it basically increases our speed of gaining of cycles, but I might wait until after stuff is okay. That's now ticking away nicely. You're going to collect more stuff over there. Yeah, we're not going to get that. We're going to awake potentially 10 of them, if that, I think. 10 more. Can I turn you off after a while? Because I need the science. Yeah, 1 every 30 cycles is... I need... Actually, to be brutally honest with you, I can build something here that'll house people if we need to. Like, housing people isn't going to be a problem, really, in the long run. I can build enough houses here to be okay. Our problem is going to be... science. It's going to be science. Our problem is, if we have the science, getting that speed up is going to help us way longer in the long run. So, absolutely, positively, have to focus on getting those science ups. Maybe the asteroid belt's going to get some science there. Neptune, Uranus. Anything. Science is important right now. Yeah, we're not gonna get enough. We're gonna take a massive hit to trust real soon, because we awakened 30, but we did not awaken. And also, there are some non-workers in here as well.
A science ship
Limbo,
team
yeah,
has
we took a
completed
chunk
task.
to our We did break the commitment. Sorry, that was not intentionally my fault. That was not the idea. The facility has been repaired. The machines belong to UN are more advanced in our systems. They are fully automated, and our team has been able to use them to prepare a number of resources for extraction. During the repair process, an engineer discovered a number of inscriptions written by IXION. He speaks of his time as administrator of Neptune's hyperlux station, Thiaki, and expresses regret over the fate of the station's residents. He used the line to repair elements of his ship so he could reach the headquarters of the Black Market Society. Okay, let's get that science. 30 science is what we need to get our science upgraded. So let's do that now. We want to probe anything else in the solar system. Hydrogen, iron, potential. We want this potential water. Sure. Oh, is there anything in the outer belt? Doesn't seem to be. Plenty of water there. I want science. Anything sciencey. Sciencey is what we want. Science, 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 science. Anything sciencey in the middle. No, there's some iron and some water. I don't think we've got any more sciencey stuff, have we? Look, I'm just moving it around just to see if anything turns up in the science column, but I don't think it is. No, okay, we've done all the science stuff here, unfortunately, which is, therefore it's even more important. There's still like asteroid belt, Uranus and Neptune to search, so I'm not like, oh, we have no more science here at all ever. It's just more that yeah, we're still at, we're generating. So 20, we can now do 25 cycles every 25 food every 5 cycles. So we can feed up to 250 people. Okay. Moment there, we can feed up to 250 people. Once you're done over here, pause here. Go back to tech lab, assistant promotion. Get that science online. In the meantime, you're done over there, right? Yeah, you are. Calypso, move to the asteroid belt. I'm going to stop that at 250. Mainly because at 250 you're going to have problems. The second that we can upgrade our houses, like the housing is going to, like we can dedicate way less space for housing because it's going to be 40 each, which at 250 is going to be way less than required. Actually, again, because we're not eating as much as we're doing, the crew of the mining ship has become more experienced. The mining ship now extracts resources at a rate of 36 per cycle. Well done, you guys. The cargo ship's almost leveled up as well. Well done, you lot. Well done. Still repairing slowly. It'll take us 100 cycles to fully repair at the moment, which is why getting any kind of... Our positives are so little, which is kind of why we need minimize hull integrity gain loss. It says promotion. So now you're now researching 3v5 cycles, so that's really sped up now. That's really sped up now, which means that we need another 19, which is 20, which is 7 times 35 cycles. No, 7 times 5 is 35. We need 19. The closest multiple to 3 to 19 is 21, which is 7 times 3. Every 5 cycles. It is 35, because there's 50 cycles to replace 30. So yes, it is 35 cycles. Sorry, my apologies. I got confused with the math. For some reason, I thought it was going to be 30 cycles to generate 30. It's not. We have detected a signal broadcasting of a DOLOS frequency. It originates from a mineral extraction station named Stanford's facility. We theorize that the Stanford facility will contain many minerals, many materials useful to the Tiqqun and his crew. However, in order to recover them, we will need to dismantle elements of the structure to gain entrance. A control center has been identified, but it is sealed off by a shutter with a UN emblem stenciled over it. A message has been written beneath the emblem in an unknown language. We have no idea what it says, but it's accompanied by the helical-shaped symbol. Let's find out what that is, because I want science right now. Like, resources, we have resources. It's not great, but we have resources. Actually, have I got a storage space for silicon? I do not have a storage space for silicon. Can I get a storage space? How many? Okay, we have plentiful workers, plentiful power. Can I get a storage space for silicon in here somewhere? Maintenance, stockpile small.
A new share. A new request awaits your attention.
Sector 1 has almost reached its maximum structural load. With more infrastructure, a new sector will be needed and unlocked. And originally, sectors were automatically unlocked after completion of a mission to Proxima Centauri. With a change in the Tiqqun's mission objective, this restriction could be bypassed by manually overriding the gateway lock algorithms. I'm going to say no to that right now. Just because... Okay, hang on. Let's read. Because 10 cycles is too short. Before anything else, you must ensure the gateways of the importing and exporting sectors and all between are connected by roads. A gateway has multiple road connectors, and only one of these needs to be utilized for a gateway connection to occur. Okay. Transferring resources from one sector to another is done via the resource management panel. Each resource type requires authorization to enter and exit a sector, or for resource transfer to occur, both the sector and importing sector must have that resource marked as active. For importing sector, set the amount of resources you want to have there. If the sector's stockpile go under this quantity, they are eligible to import. Other sectors potential extra resources. Okay, so it is automatic. There's an automatic level of import and export here. Because good, because if Sector 2 is going to be our food creation with all the farms, it's going to have a bunch of extra food, we want it to automatically start spitting out food to Sector 1. Sector 1 can be, like, if we have the sector set up at 2, we'll have, like, the food set up there, maybe even the water fusion devices, depending how it works out. I get some water over there. Don't know if we need to have an EVA sector there, yes, just to help with the building of stuff. Alternatively, how big is an EVA zone? Build, space, EVA airlock. Yeah, can't fit there. I was gonna say if I put one there, I could put it there, but no, that's not the case. Oh well. Okay, we're replenishing that. They're currently purging there. Okay, you're set up to grab silicon. You're gonna start collecting silicon, please. At lower, collect silicon at high requirements, please. Okay, we have here. Alright, the asteroid belt, that's still ongoing for 2 cycles, 0.2 cycles, 0.1 cycle.
A science ship team has completed.
Four bodies of former DOLOS employees were found in the control center. After examining the identification tags, Beckner Latif is certain they have found a possible relative. They requested the bodies be brought back to the Tiqqun and that the center's personal manifest be analyzed to find out if there are any links between the deceased and the Tiqqun's crew. Preliminary psychoanalytical profiling suggests that Beckner Latif is exhibiting behavior characters of dead Earth sickness. Let's honor the dead. See if we can honor the dead as best we can here. Maybe that helps us off. Maybe that helps us with like increasing our trust overall. The cargo's not experienced. They now carry 33 rather than 30 at a time. Not sure how experience helps in that. Packing experience, I guess. Okay, we have. Ooh, we're 249, 250. Stop. We're at 250. Stop. We also need to basically send 40 workers over there, and we haven't got 40 workers spare, which is a problem. And to the point where I will have to turn off something here. Like the probe launcher, we're not using that probe launcher. We can turn the probe launcher at the moment off. Which means we have currently spare workers. We have 40 spare workers in this zone right now. Okay, fine. Situation has improved somewhat. That science is being improved, like thankfully. Change the name of the episode.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Right, okay. A dispute arose between members of the Calypso's crew over the disintegrated bodies and manifest. It was a violent altercation resulting in the loss of personnel and the destruction of the control room. Only Beckner Latif remains alive. Crew members killed Launo, Raffello. Okay, we lost 4 people. We lost 4 people, unfortunately. We can either eject her into space. We'll bring her back. We'll bring her back. Thankfully, that 30 over there will help us with will help us with that cost. We need basically to get our crew back. Ship under maintenance. Yeah, ship's under maintenance. You back online again? You're still supposedly in charge of this place. Which means actually we can actually wake up for. Let's wake up some people then. Let's wake up 4 more people. Hopefully we get 4 more workers. That's the ideal situation here. Two more, sorry. And you have the science. We got the science back there, so we're going to go into crew quarters, optimized quarters. That should solve that problem. Give us Uranus. Now that we're here, Uranus. I think the dead rest in peace would have been the better choice, I think. Oh well. What are you currently doing? You're currently grabbing silicon for us. Okay, good. Again, we have... you're pretty much full, aren't you? Okay, we will have to do this sooner rather than later. I also need to turn this off. Right now, turn this off. We got too many people. We're going to do 26, which is too much. Too much food. Do you have 40 spare workers? We have 50 spare workers, in fact, so... Prepare to override locks. Override locks. Generate a road as well. Important. There's a connection over there, okay. You got a connection.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Our instruments have recorded abnormal thermal activity on Uranus. At this distance, we've unable to deduce its nature or source. Control, are you receiving us? We've found a tree. It seems impossible in such an environment. I've never seen anything like it. It's breathtaking. The tree sheds its leaves quite rapidly, but they reform almost instantly, recrystallizing from the branches. The root structure appears to sink deep into the planet. I hope you are receiving our images. This feels like a fever dream. Can you find out what it is before I blow it up, please? I'd be very happy to find out what the hell that is before I blow it up. I go back over here and make sure we have everything we need. I need a bunch more alloy now. Can I pause that? Okay. The idea here is that we build straight in. We have research, so we're still researching that. Okay, good. Good as an operative word.
The science ship team has completed a task.
After an analysis of various samples, the tree appears to be almost entirely edible. Its roots, leaves, and fruit can all be eaten. RNA sampling suggests that the tree is a result of extensive bioengineering experimentation. It is unknown how it was germinated here or who was responsible for this feat. Gain a bunch of extra food, or cut down the tree. What is Naomi protocol? Hang on. I'll get back to you in a second. What is the Naomi protocol? Does anything say what the Naomi protocol is? Factory's clogged. We can recycle that. Yeah, fine. I understood that normally. Do you know what the Naomi protocol is? Is there like a lore dump somewhere? I'll be honest, I don't want to necessarily cut the tree down. Why would you cut the tree down? Get the food of it first. If it's regrowing.
No more resources available to mine.
Are we done with mining? We are done with mining. Okay. currently grabbing the silicon for us as well. Then there's a bunch of iron. There's definitely... Optimized core has been unlocked. Things need to be upgraded? Oh, it's a different thing entirely. Oh. Damn, that's annoying. Okay, that explains why the difference is so massive. That explains exactly why the difference is so massive. Is because basically it takes the space of 2. I haven't got time for this now because I need to basically save my alloy to be able to set up the hull integrity there immediately over there. Have we got the worker spare over here? We do have worker spare over here. We have spare people, so turn this back on again. Okay.
A new request awaits your attention.
Okay. Achievement to unlock infinite growth, which is unlock a sector. Cool. I wasn't expecting to have this many resources on this side. Okay, that makes my life a hell of a lot easier. Okay, what do we have over here? New request. Where? Huh? Oh, there. Sure. Trust bonus increased. Good. We've opened it. We've opened a thing. Okay, right. There are 40 people here. They're currently no health, no food, homeless. Can I build? Build me. I look like I'm going to need one anyway, so build a workshop. Gee, do I need to build a workshop here? Okay, it is. I can build a free workshop here. Road me. Oh, hang on. That's the wrong place. Wrong bloody place. How fast is the previous autosave? Because because we know what needs to happen. We know like things near the walls need to be clear. For things like docking bays and EVA exits, even here. That's about to open, isn't it? Okay, that's about to open, I think. Now that I know this, by the way, I'm way less concerned. Okay, we're gonna build a... Think about this. Now, I'm not saying we're gonna build it now. But should we wanted to, a EVA is 12 by 9. So it's... So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's going to be down here, maybe. In which case, as a whole, I want to put a road like down here. As a whole. Do I? For the time being, yes. That may not always be the case. We'll do this for the time being. We can move it around if necessary. We'll put a workshop like here. We start building that. We also need to give ourselves a stockpile. Because how back goes it to there? So let me count steps. That's that one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we can go like 4 up from here. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, and still have space. Okay, so if I try to build here, maintenance, I can do that there. We can put a gap there as well, can't we? We could put a gap there, if we so wished. There's nothing can go there, so you can go over there. Are you free? Yeah, you are free. Okay, so then we can build roads like here and here. We can start collecting resources as soon as possible. Because this place here needs power again is okay. Consumption okay, but power is as a whole we're fine. Which means which means actually totally the case that if we basically Let's disable 2 of these buildings here. Disable those 2 buildings, and we'll replace them with
A science ship team has completed a task.
that one. Science completed the task. What time is it? 30 minutes. Okay. Do we cut down the tree? There's no other option here. Fine, I'll cut down the tree. There's no other option. Okay, science time. What do you want to science with? You want to science with? You want to food science up? Or do you want to start getting crop farms online? Oh crap! Did I screw up? Yes, I did. I screwed the food share to a certain degree, didn't I? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. That's fine. That's still turning it off. 2 events available. Okay, available. Okay, fine. We'll get back to you. Get back to you in a second. Tech up. Workshop gives us automatic repair buildings. Stockpile small gives us increased storage. Insect farm gives us increased accelerated growth. Mess hall means we can serve more people. Infirmary means we have more beds. Docking bay is construction speed is increased. EVA airlock increases construction speeds, increases repairs efficiency. Probe launcher. That's fine. Tech lab, we've already got that unlocked. Gateway, irrelevant. Science ships give us speed, and then exoskeletons going to be important at some point as well. Gas giant exploration as well, potentially useful in the future. A lot of stuff here classifies as potentially useful in the future. I do want to get myself a hand on. Thing is, right? If you want the crop farm, we also need the fusion station. They're both important because that requires water, and that makes water. We haven't got any water. We don't have ice at the moment, so we need the fusion station and then the crop farm, which means at the moment I'm still focusing on you, which means I'm going to go accelerated growth on this one. Just at the moment, we're still requiring you to function. Here, right now, we got a problem. What do we got here? Pledge to have 8 units of food stirred. I'll do that here as well. I'm going to put in move, maintenance, stockpile. Give me a stockpile of food. I'll put a mess hall here as well. That's done. Brilliant. So we got some foods. Can I get set up? I need to set up resource management, food, active both these, this one and this one. So you want at least how many people in sector? In sector 2, we have 40 people, which is 4 food. So resource management. No, resource management. You want to have at least 8 food, and you can have if you have more than 50 food, you can export. So if you have more than 50, you export. If you have less than 8, you import. Okay, good. Grab those resources. Are we grabbing that yet? Grab that, grab that, grab that, grab that. Empty these things out, please. Ooh, and you have over here, we have... New section has been unlocked. That was ages ago. Okay. Okay. Event completed? No, still going. Alright folks, we're going to call that there for now. We have a new sector online, which you now have to get up and running, because they've got... Okay, before we finish off here, because the entire point of that was we take down 2 of those, build down one of these. It is a little bit more alloy. It's 10 more alloy. It's 1 alloy per person, which is fine, but it's the same amount of power. And it's basically do that to get... We can now store 40 people in here, of which they need 32. At the same time, because they're not building anything at the moment, let's build that there. I want to get like a... Let's see. Run that over there. It's all going to be a bit of a mess until I sort this mess out, but... Okay, sort that out here. Because then we're going to put the EVA down here as well. Because we need the EVA urgently, like so badly. To the point, actually remove that road over there. Okay, I'm not going to put a docking bay here. I've decided I'm not going to put a docking bay in here. If I do, I'll put it on this side. Right now, you also need here an optimized living quarters because there's no one lives here at the moment right now. So I want to save space on you, so I'm going to put you. And that's what? That's fine. That's three. That's three. Okay, so we put that there. Grab that. Grab that. He's building that one. Grab that as well. Important. This is very much a game where it's like one more try, please. Just give me one more second. Delete that road over there. Then you can build an optimized crew quarters here. People are hungry here.
Administrator, a new request awaits
There's
your
nothing
attention.
over here. No, here. Claim Munchie algorithms have identified staying too long in one system exacerbates death or sickness. This collective trauma will not begin to heal till the crew step into new. Oh, really? That's annoyingly unfortunate. We have to leave at some point. Oh, god damn. Okay, well, what a bombshell to end on, folks. We have to leave eventually. I've also got to get space to store all these damn chronic pods because we need to get those 500 there, and there's definitely enough 500 over here. We need to store them all here. Alright, folks, I'll catch you all next time. See you then. Bye-bye.